for coming back and tuning into the Britney Shears Show. Today I'm filming with my homegirl, CeciliaTheMamacita from 96.3 Latino here in LA.
Yay, thank you for having me.
So for our tutorial, we're going to do a smoky eye look, a real quick Valentine's Day look that you can do at home. A lot of girls ask me about smoky eyes, white eyeliner, red lipstick. We're going to get it all done. But to save some time, we've already primed her up with some primer, liquid foundation, and we put our lashes on. Go ahead and refer back to our first video of how to put on false lashes, and you can do it yourself. So we're going to go ahead and get started. First, I'm going to just bronze her up a little bit. And I'm going to use my BH Cosmetics brush. This one, it's like real oval on the top, and I like it because it fans out real easy and real soft on the face, so I'm not hurting their skin. And it's also real blendable. Our Sun God palette from Chermoya. It's got 4 different kinds of bronzer in it. It's always real loose. So what I want to do is I'm going to take just the lightest one here, dab it a little bit, enough to see where you see it on your brush, and you're going to take it against the other side of your hand and just do this. Just go ahead and smile. And what you want to do, I think I've explained it in another video, but it's going to be real quick and easy, is you're going to take your finger and you're going to find out where your face dents in there, and that's where you want to put your bronzer. It's going to give you that real Kim Kardashian chiseled cheekbone. You're going to take your brush and you're going to go against your hairline just like this. And you can already see the difference from one side to another. It's going to give your face some color. Do the same thing to the opposite side. Take it, smack it on your hand, find it there, and you're gonna just go all the way to the hairline. You don't want to stop before your hairline. Brush it against your hair a little bit to give it that real natural look. And see, if you didn't want to add blush, you didn't have to, but now we got cheekbones, so that's good. Goodness, perfect. We'll start there. I like to apply my blush last, because it just kind of feels like with blush, it puts the whole look together. We can have everything else, but if you don't have blush, you're not done. So we'll get started there. I want to use white liner today. This one is my favorite one from Sephora. It's around $5. It's in pure white. You can see on the back of my hand, that's really white. There. So what I'm going to have Cece do is I'm going to have her look up to the sky this way. And I'm going to just kind of put her lid down. I'm not going to yank it. I'm just going to tug it. And we're going to put a little bit of white liner in there. It's going to open her eyes out a little bit more. And it's a little bit different than putting in the black liner, if you can see. There, now it's opened up her eyes, especially against the false lashes. Kind of gives it a little bit different look. And it's a little bit fun. It's a little different taste on the smoky eye. Kind of put that in there. I don't like to go all the way to the tear ducts because that's where obviously the tears come from. And then it starts kind of sweating off. So you don't want to do that. Today's palette I'm going to use, I want to explain about these really quickly, is from LA Colors. LA Colors is not expensive. These ones I happen to find at Dollar Tree. I don't know if you're going to find them at Dollar Tree, but that's where I found them. They're really great. They got a lot of different colors in there. And it has 3 different palettes. So this one today we're going to use the Smoky Edition. And this is the Glam Edition and the Neutral palette. They have different colors in there. But they work really well. If you can see, if I just take my fingers and rub it in there, you can see the pigment on the back already. So that's what really is important for a lot of hair and makeup artists. And they're really blendable colors. So it's really important to us to do those. To use that. My makeup wipes from Makeover Essentials. I like to use these because they're not real wet. I can squeeze them and the water's not dripping down on the ground. So it helps me clean my brushes a lot easier. A lot easier and a lot simpler. And my Rue 21 Naturals palette. Just bought this at Rue 21. It's $6.99. You open it up, it's got all kinds of different colors in there, real shimmery. So we're going to be using all these palettes today. So alongside with the white, I'm gonna want to use my neutral palette. And you want to use a brush real stiff like this one. This is also from BH Cosmetics. It's real stiff. And that way when you put this on, you can tap it and it's going to give you all the pigment that you want in there.
That's good to know. I didn't know you use a stiff brush.
Yes, I use a stiff brush when I'm using the bottom liner because it keeps all the pigment together and it doesn't fluff around so much.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So with these, the reason why I like these and that they're $1, I can just rip this off like this and not feel sad about it. And I'm just going to take a little bit of this and stick it underneath your eye like that. And it's going to catch all this white shadow there. Go. My eyes might feel a little bit dry at first. This is why I didn't want to go all the way like into the tear duct, because sometimes they get dry and it hurts. See how it does that? There's nothing spilled out and there's not white all over her face. It's really hard to clear off, and sometimes with camera lights, when the white shadow shimmers to the bottom, you just can't get it all the way off. So that's real easy. And I'm just gonna continue to use this throughout our lesson today to do that. And I wanna use this, is the cream foundation quad from Motives Cosmetics. Shout out to my girl Yessie Ortiz. It was a nice present from her. I appreciate it, girl. Love it. We're gonna I just take my fingers. That's why there's like finger imprints in there. A lot of people use brushes. I'm just like not that kind of person. So I'm just gonna tap it there. You see how it's got the pigment on my finger. I like to use this on eyelids. If you go ahead and close your eye for me. This is gonna help keep your shadow on. A lot of people use concealer, paint pots, different things like that. I like this one from Motives because it's actually tinted. And once I set the powder in all together, it's just gonna look like a lot more natural than some of those paint pots because they're too white or they're too gold. They just have a lot of weird undertones in there. But since this is made to cancel out all of our imperfections, our shadow's gonna be perfect and on point. So same thing, so you're just gonna lightly dab. And get it all in there. I like to use my fingers. I know that to some people that may look unprofessional, but it's realistic. It's what we do at home. And we're here. So we got these in here. Shout out to CeciliaTheMamacita, the girl with the curls.
Let's do it. I'm excited. Can't wait to see my smoky eyes.
Now we're gonna take